Unit 4, Exploring Poetry. Yes, so in this chapter we'll be discussing about how the poems are being constructed, how various symbols are used by the poet in their poems to bring out some hidden meaning which they express in that poem. Okay, you might have observed that many a times in poem direct meaning, डायरेक्ट मैसेज कन्वे नहीं होता, उसमें कुछ हिडन होता है. वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड वॉट the symbols they are using in those poems to convey the meaning that they want to. Poems, when a person read a poem, उसका interpretation वो poem के लिए अलग होगा. Similarly, when another person read the same poem, their interpretation, their meaning will be different. So that is what basically poems are. In this chapter, we have two poems. We'll see how the poet or the poetess are using various symbols to bring the meaning of the poem. Okay, so we'll begin with activity 1. It is about life by the poetess Esther Samuel. So let us read the poem once. Life. What is life? Life is a tree that grows well with love and care. Life is a kite ready to fly in the air. Life is music if you know the notes to play. Life is a road with twists and turns on its way. What is life? Life is what you make it your way. So the poetess is talking about life. Yes, so she has used various symbols in the poem. The symbol of tree, of kite, of music, of road to express about what life is. We can use plenty of symbols. Yes, we all were acquainted with the concept of symbols in unit 1. Yes, आप लोग ने ये सीखा कि सिम्बल्स यूज़ किया जाता है अलग अलग टाइप ऑफ यूसेज में. ठीक है, राइटर्स, पोएट्स वो यूज़ करते हैं सिंबल को कुछ और रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए. मतलब हम डेली लाइफ जो भी चीज़ें देखते हैं उनको यूज़ किया जाता है कोई कोई ब्रॉड कंसेप्ट्स को समझाने के लिए. जिस तरीके से यहाँ पे जो पोएटेस है एस्थर सैमुअल हैज़ यूज्ड द वेरियस कंसेप्ट्स लाइक ट्री, kite, music, etc. to express about her concepts of life. Okay, so let us see what she actually wants to convey. Yes, what is life? Life is a tree that grows well with love and care. Whenever we sow a seed, okay, जब हम seeds को sow करते हैं, we give it proper care, proper sunlight, proper water and the nutrients that are required by that plant. It will grow very well. Yes, it will grow like a huge tree, a very colorful with plenty of fruits and flowers. Yes, a beautiful tree will be grown. So if you want your life to be such a beautiful one, you should nurture your life. You should insert in your life proper care and love. अगर आपके लाइफ में आप प्रॉपर केयर दोगे, आपके लाइफ को उतने अच्छे से पॉलिश करके अच्छे अच्छे हैबिट्स को इंस्टिल करोगे, आपके अंदर इंसर्ट करोगे, तो आपका लाइफ भी उतना ही लवली होगा, उतना ही सक्सेसफुल होगा और उतने तरीके से आपका लाइफ और आगे से बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, और अच्छे से वो ग्रो होगा. कब ग्रो होगा? जब आप आपके लाइफ में अच्छे हैबिट्स, अच्छे कल्चर, अच्छे डिसिप्लिन से उसको पॉलिश करते जाओगे, मेंटेन करते जाओगे. जो केयर एंड लव उसको चाहिए वो दोगे आपके लाइफ को, तो वो उतने ही अच्छे से ग्रो होगा जिस तरीके से एक ट्री ग्रो होता है. क्लियर? ओके, नेक्स्ट. Life is a kite ready to fly in the air. ओके, यू हैव आप लोग सबको आता है काइट फ्लो करना. यस, किस तरीके से आप उसको मतलब कब आपको पता है कि कितने जोश में उसको हाउ टू हैंडल द स्ट्रिंग ऑफ दैट काइट. यू नो इट वेरी वेल. द बेटर यू हैंडल दैट स्ट्रिंग द बेटर इट फ्लाइज अप एंड अप. लाइकवाइज किस तरीके से आपके लाइफ को आपको कंट्रोल करना है. दैट स्ट्रिंग इज़ इन योर हैंड. हाउ यू वांट योर लाइफ टू गो. where to give that proper flow of the string, where to control it, it's all in your hands. आपको पता है किस तरीके से लाइफ का वो थ्रेड है उसको किस तरीके से पकड़ के रखे और किस तरीके से जाने दे. इट्स इन योर हैंड. लाइक अ काइट को आप जैसे आपका वो थ्रेड को हैंडल करते हो वैसा ही वो आगे जाता है और नीचे आता है. तो उस तरीके से लाइफ भी एक काइट की तरह है. उसका स्ट्रिंग आपके हाथ में, तो जिस तरीके से आप उसको हैंडल करोगे उस तरीके से वो फ्लाई करेगा एयर में. आपका लाइफ वैसे ही सक्सेसफुल रहेगा. ओके. नेक्स्ट दे आर सेइंग लाइफ इज़ अ म्यूजिक इफ़ यू नो द नोट्स टू प्ले. व्हेन अ म्यूज़िक बिकम्स मोर सूदिंग. ऐसे ही कोई भी गा लेगा तो मज़ा आएगा? नहीं. इफ़ इट इज़ इन प्रॉपर टून, हाई पिच, लो पिच, देन द ताल, सुर एंड ऑल, इफ़ इट गोज़ वेरी वेल, इफ़ इट इज़ प्रॉपरली पुट अप एट द करेक्ट प्लेस, देन अ म्यूज़िक कम्स आउट ऑफ इट, a rhythm comes out of it. So in order that your life becomes like a music, what you have to do is you should know how the notes are to be played, how your life should be, how it is going, what all where should be put up, what you want in your life, that should be properly set up. तो ही वो म्यूज़िक की तरह आपका लाइफ भी फ्लो करेगा और वो एकदम सूदिंग होगा. ठीक है. तो अपना लाइफ भी वैसे सूदिंग होना हो म्यूज़िक की तरह, तो आपको पता होना चाहिए कि लाइफ में जिस तरीके से म्यूज़िक में नोट्स आते हैं उसके नोट्स किस तरीके से प्ले करना आता है, वैसा ही आपको पता होना चाहिए हाउ योर लाइफ शुड बी कंस्ट्रक्टेड सो दैट इट साउंड्स लाइक अ म्यूज़िक टू एवरीवन. योर स्टोरी शुड बी सच. ओके. नेक्स्ट, लाइफ इज़ अ रोड विथ ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न्स ऑन इट्स वे. हैव यू ऑब्जर्व द रोड्स? कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होता कि रोड स्ट्रेट ही जाता हो. इन दैट स्ट्रेट पाथ ऑल्सो मिलियंस ऑफ crossings are there, yes, where various roads merge into it. And straight path भी you cannot say it is fully straight, it appears to be straight, पर वो straight नहीं है, उसमें ऊपर नीचे भी होता है, yes, ups and downs. Likewise life भी एक roller coaster है. ठीक है. उसमें अप्स भी आएंगे, डाउन्स भी आएंगे. कभी कभी हम लाइफ में बहुत हैप्पी होते हैं, बहुत ही खुश होते हैं, वॉट एवर वी वॉन्ट वी गेट दैट. बट समटाइम्स इट्स टोटली ऑपोजिट. वी नेवर एक्सपेक्ट सच थिंग्स हैपन इन योर लाइफ, in our life. Yes, it is like that. Always it's not like हम हमेशा खुश होते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. कभी कभी हमको बहुत अच्छे मार्क्स आते, हम मैच में भी जीत जाते, बहुत कुछ होता है. और कभी कभी हम इतनी मेहनत करते फिर भी जो हमको चाहिए वैसा नहीं होता है. इट्स नॉट अ फेलियर, इट इज़ अ सक्सेस. ठीक है. हम कुछ ना कुछ लाइफ से सीखते हैं. ऐड दैट टू थिंग. वो चीज़ों को कंसिडर करो, वो चीज़ों को समझो. ओके, नहीं हुआ, क्यों नहीं हुआ वो जानो, उसको पॉलिश करो और अच्छे से नेक्स्ट टाइम डबल छलांग मार के आगे जाते हैं. सो दैट इज़ लाइफ. लाइफ में भी लाइफ इज़ लाइक अ रोड. Ups and downs will be there. You should know what you have to gather from it. If you are arising like the up road, be happy, be humble, accept it, learn from it. If you are going down, don't get worried, don't get upset. It is also a part of life. Learn from it, learn from your mistake, correct it, move ahead. You will rise much more higher. Okay? Then what the writer is or the poetess is saying is, what is life? Life is what you make it your way. आप जिस तरीके से अपना लाइफ बनाते हो, जिस तरीके से आप सजाते हो, वैसा आपका लाइफ होगा. ओके. यू ऑल हैव मैनी कॉम्पिटिशन्स ना. आप सबने ग्रीटिंग कार्ड कॉम्पिटिशन देखा है? येस, यू हैव ऑब्जर्व. जो भी बच्चा, जो भी इंसान ग्रीटिंग कार्ड बनाता है वो किससे बनाता है? एक नॉर्मल शीट ऑफ पेपर से. यस, बेसिक तो सबके पास वो पेपर ही है. हाँ, तो वो पेपर को फिर वो किस तरीके से डेकोरेट करके निकालते हैं. कोई होता है एकदम पॉपअप कार्ड बनाएगा, कोई होगा उसमें कुछ हैंग करके बनाएगा, कोई म्यूज़िकल बनाता है. तो वो क्या था? बेसिकली वो एक नॉर्मल पेपर ही था. उसको क्रिएटिव किसने बनाया? हमने. तो वही है लाइफ. लाइफ भी आपको नॉर्मल एक पेपर की तरह गॉड ने दिया है. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज़ यू हैव टू मेक इट creative, you have to make it colorful. Everything will come in life, ups, downs, success, failure, happiness, sadness. Accept it, learn from it, achieve from it. move ahead, move with the flow. So the poet is saying that life is what you make out of it in your own way. आप जिस तरीके से अपना लाइफ बनाते हो, likewise your life comes out of it. Okay, so I think you have understood the various symbols which the poetess has used in the poem to tell about life. Let us move to activity 3. So activity 3 is basically a poem on the grasshopper and the cricket by John Keats. John Keats is a famous British poet. Okay, so here he has given us a beautiful poem in which he is describing about the grasshopper and the cricket, which he is using as a symbol to suggest something about life. So let us go through them. So first stanza is basically about grasshopper. The poetry of earth is never dead. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun and hide in cooling trees, a voice will run from hedge to hedge about the new mown mead. That is the grasshoppers. He takes the lead. In summer luxury, he has never done with his delights. For when tired out with fun, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed. So, this is the poem about grasshopper. Yes, what the poet is saying is the poetry of the earth. Earth का जो poem है, it's never dead. It's never muted. It can never be closed or muted or switched off or anything. Yes, it will always be lively. Its melodious tone will always be heard. आपने देखा होगा, आप हर चीज़ को म्यूट करने की कोशिश करते हो, लेकिन नेचर के कुछ कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं, उनका जो साउंड है, इट विल ऑलवेज कम, इट विल नॉट स्टॉप, एंड दैट कीप्स that earth lively. So it is never dead. The poetry of the earth is never dead. A famous quote is there: the earth has music of its own. Yes, so this is that music which is describing in this poem. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun, yes, when all the birds are tired in the summer because of the hot sun, of the warmness in the atmosphere, the heat in the atmosphere, and hide in cooling trees. And what are they doing? They are hiding in some cooling trees so that they get some coolness and not warmth, not heat. They don't want to bear that heat again and be tired. They want to take rest in some tree in that cool atmosphere. A voice will run. A voice will come from corner to corner, from tree to tree, from end to end about the new mown mead. Okay, it's about a small insect. A sound will come. Suddenly, when everything is silent, everything wants to take rest, all are tired, but a sound comes. That is the grasshoppers. Yes, it is the sound of the grasshopper. They are making that sound. They are taking the lead. When all the creatures are faint, are tired, this grasshopper becomes lively in this summer. And he has a music of his own. So he sings during that hot summer days. He is actually enjoying. Yes, in summer luxury. He has never done with his delights. For when tired out with fun, he rests at ease beneath some pleasant weed. He never gets tired. He never gets unhappy. He is always happy and he sings in that hot summer days. And even if he gets tired, he never stops. What he does is he takes some rest in that weed. Weeds are kind of plants which grow with the main crop. Okay, जो unwanted होते हम उसको हटाते, तो ये ग्रास हॉपर्स क्या करते, वो वीड्स के शेड में जाके रेस्ट करते, लेकिन वो अपना फ्लो रोकते नहीं हैं. When all the creatures, yes, they are tired, when all the creatures are tired of the hot sun. This insect, it never gets tired. It's actually singing and having fun with the nature. Yes, though the grasshopper is also bearing that heat, still he is enjoying in that moment. He is singing his song. Likewise, we also have many such opportunities, many such disturbances, obstacles, everything in life. We also have to bear many pains and pleasures. What we have to do is we should keep that music on. Like the poetry of the earth, it is always on. Likewise, we should also be always happy with the life and keep it moving in a greater flow. Okay, let us move to the second stanza. It is about the cricket. Here it is not the cricket of bat and ball, it's an insect. Okay, we had discussed about grasshopper who sings during the summer days. So it is a diurnal insect. Okay, next we are discussing about, we are having a stanza on cricket, and that insect sings in the night. So basically it sings during the night. The poetry of earth is ceasing never. On a lone winter evening, when the frost has wrought a silence, from the stone there shrills the cricket's song, in warmth increasing ever, and seems to one in drowsiness half lost, the grasshoppers among some grassy hills. Yes, so here again in this stanza it is beginning with that the poetry of the earth is never ceasing. Ceasing मतलब stop. तो अर्थ की जो पोएट्री है वो कभी भी रुकती नहीं है. Again it is continuing even in the days of winter. On a lone winter evening when the frost has wrought a silence, ठीक है, when it is there is snowfall and there is a deep frost, okay, and everything, the wind is blowing, the cold winds, everyone loves to be indoor. Nobody loves to roam in that weather because it might affect our health. Okay, so when everything is silent, all are in their homes, nobody is out, nobody is discussing or something, there comes a shrill, a sound comes from the stone. What is that? It is the cricket's song. The insect is singing. Yes, the cricket insect is actually singing in warmth increasing ever, and its sound is increasing and increasing. Okay, another a typical kind of sound it makes. Okay, and it makes sound during the winters when it is profound silent, and it's a nocturnal insect. Okay, animal, that means it primarily makes sounds during the night. रात को आपने कभी कभी सुना होगा ऐसे कंटिन्यूसली टू 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 करके आवाज़ आता है. हाँ, so that is that this insect cricket actually it is singing when everything is in profound silence. And at that time when the human being is feeling drowsy, being tired, they cannot recognize whether it is a cricket singing or a grasshopper from some grassy hills. So when the man is fully tired of that whole day schedule, they are also listening to this music continuously, but they cannot recognize whether it is the grasshopper or the cricket. So the grasshopper actually sings during the summer days, and its music keeps the earth lively and lively. Similarly, during the winter days, during the night, it's the cricket singing all day, all night long. With its music, it is trying to enhance the beautiful music of our earth. Okay, so that these are some of the samples or the symbols used by the poet to describe or to discuss about life, as we all have different kinds of musical effect in our life. Sometimes the good beats of happiness or the sad beats of sadness, still it has music. So if life is enjoying that music, give it a chance, let it enjoy, move with the flow. Okay, and keep the music lively. So keep the life lively, similarly keep our earth lively. Okay, I hope you have understood the poem.